We're going to use ingredients a lot in our application, so having a model for it makes sense. Now, where do we store this ingredient model? We stored the recipe model in the recipes folder because it belongs there feature-wise. But where does the ingredient model belong to? Well, I believe it belongs in a new folder, the shared folder, which I'm going to create in the app folder. Shared is a fitting name for this folder because it will contain features or elements of our app which are shared across different features, like the ingredient, which we're going to use both in the shopping list and the recipes section. So here I'll create a new file, and this file will be named ingredient.model.ts. In there, I will export a class named ingredient, and here we will basically define how an ingredient should look like. Now, how should it look like? It should have a name, so publicly available, which is a string, and an amount, so how many items of that type should we have. So maybe amount here, which would be of type number. Now, in the constructor, we of course want to be able to receive that as arguments, name and amount, and then assign it here as before. So this name equals name, and this amount equals amount. Now, that is such a typical setup that we receive the arguments we want to assign in the constructor and then instantly assign them, that TypeScript offers a shortcut. We can get rid of the declaration of our properties up here and get rid of the content in the body of this constructor and simply add an accessor in front of the property name here. So public in front of both arguments. What that will do is, behind the scenes, it will create the same effect we had before. So it will automatically give us properties with the names we specify here as argument names, so name and amount in this case. And it will automatically assign the values we receive in this constructor to these newly created properties. So a nice and convenient shortcut. With that, we defined how an ingredient should look like. Now we can use it in the shopping list component. Let's do this in the next lecture.